What's good, my peoples? So check it. I wanted to go live real quick just to address the situation between Canelo and His Excellency Turki Alalshikh. Um, I think that in all honesty, Crawford versus Canelo is not gonna happen now because Turkey dropped the ball. And I'm gonna tell you how I believe he dropped the ball. You may recall that prior to Crawford fighting Madrimov, Turkey Alalshikh stated, I don't remember if he released a statement or how was it, but he basically stated that he sent Canelo an offer, and if Canelo knows what's good for him, he'll take it. I thought that that was a horrible approach, and I still remember when I heard that he said that, feeling like, yo, Canelo's not gonna be feeling this guy, coming with that. I'm the man and I'm sending you an offer and what you want to do. Like that type of attitude. I felt like Canelo wasn't gonna buy into that. And this is what people have to understand. There's a lot of boxers, you know, salivating at the opportunity to work with Turkey. That's going to be a career payday, a life changer, is going to open a lot of doors and opportunities, and so on and so forth. So it's reasonable for the majority of fighters to say, hey, I want to go fight with Turkey, I want to work with him. That makes sense. However, Canelo Alvarez is in a unique situation. We all know he's the face of boxing. He's the most popular boxer, on the world scale. And he really doesn't have to buy into what Turkey wants. In fact, he said it in an interview yesterday. I don't know if that was yesterday or the day before, but he said, "Hey, I don't want to fight Crawford. They want to fight me. So if they want to fight me, it's gonna be how I want it, under my terms." Which goes to what I was feeling when I heard Turkey say, "Well, I sent him an offer. If he knows what's good, he better take it." So I felt like with that approach, His Excellency Turki Alalshikh dropped the ball because he knows that Canelo Alvarez has a fight coming up with Edgar Berlanga. So sending an offer without even talking like, here's an offer, that wasn't the right approach. I would say that the right way for him to have gone about it would be to just, say, hey, Canelo, after this fight with you and Berlanga, we want to meet up with you and see the possibility of you and Terence Crawford, mixing it up. And I believe Canelo would have been open to, okay, once we get this fight done with Berlanga, we'll meet up and we'll make it happen. I think he would have been on board with that. But Turkey allows Sheik's approach of, hey, look, I sent you an offer already. If you know what's good for you, you better take it. You don't approach a Canelo Alvarez like that. And the reason why you can't do that is because, not only is he the face of boxing, but he's someone who has been extremely successful. He's made hundreds of millions of dollars. He's still getting huge paydays per fight. So he does not need Turkey to make big money. Canelo can retire today, literally, and he already has his spot, saved in the Hall of Fame for him. And the guy has hundreds of millions of dollars. So, I believe Turkey made a mistake with his approach, you know, with that take it or leave it approach, or, and I don't like the fact that it seems like, it doesn't seem like Canelo said it. I'm not gonna talk to anybody. I got a fight coming up. I'm not talking about another fighter. I'm not negotiating another fight. He made that clear. Um, so obviously Canelo turned down Turkey Alalshikh's offer. And after he turns down the offer, how does Turkey react? He puts out a statement saying, "Oh, I'm no longer interested. I don't want that fight anymore. I'm moving on." So to me, that just looks like Turkey he's not used to being rejected. He's not used to people saying no. So instead of just taking that rejection, he put out a statement saying that he's no longer interested in that fight. English or Spanish? English, I guess. Pero por si acaso también hablo español. Estamos hablando de boxeo. Crawford contra Canelo, si esa pelea va a suceder. Crawford versus Canelo, is that fight actually happening? And I tell you, my peoples, Terrence Crawford, hey, ¿qué es lo que manito? Terrence Crawford, would have been willing and ready to fight Canelo for his very next fight. I promise you that. And when it comes to Canelo, he said it in his last interview or one of his latest interviews. He's willing to fight Crawford, but the money has to be right and it's going to be under his terms. Now we all know Canelo's the A side. Um, Todo bien, gracias a Dios, hermano mío. Todo bien. You know, we all know that Canelo's the A side and Canelo's going to dictate the terms, that the fight would happen under. So I think that Turkey has to kind of take a step back and try to revisit this conversation after the Berlanga fight. Saludo, hermano mío. Yo estoy en la República Dominicana. Yo soy dominicano. So I believe that Terrence Crawford, could have fought Canelo Alvarez for his next fight if His Excellency Turki Alalshikh would have, had a different approach with Canelo. Hey, hey, mi gente de Cuba, un saludo a todo Cuba, un país muy lindo y definitivamente me encantaría visitar a Cuba. Benjamín Escobar, un saludo. Entiendo que no hablas inglés, pero yo algunas veces también sí hablo español. Eh, lo que pasa es que estoy hablando de Terence Crawford, estoy hablando de Madrimov, de His Excellency, eh, Turkey Alalshikh. So tengo que dejarle saber a la gente sobre ese tema. But like I said, my people, listen, Terence Crawford is probably not going to get the Canelo fight next. And the reason he's not going to get that fight, I believe, is because His Excellency Turkey dropped the ball. With his approach towards Canelo. I see Turkey as having that alpha male attitude where I'm the mover and shaker around here, and y'all gonna do what I say. He sees all of these fighters that want to fight under him and that approach him like, yo, let's make a fight with me. And I believe at this point he feels like every fighter wants to work with me. Every fighter is gonna do what I want them to do, and that's just simply not the case with Canelo. Canelo, has been very successful, has had a great career, and like I said before, he's in the unique position where he can decide. Do I want this fight? Do I not want this fight? He can literally turn down whoever he wants, including His Excellency Turkey Alalshikh. So that's what happened. Turkey sent an offer. Canelo turned down that offer. And now Turkey's saying, oh, I'm not interested in that fight no more. I don't buy that. Him not being interested, I don't buy it at all. To me, that's just his reaction to Canelo turning him down. I believe if right now Canelo was to give him a call, like, yo, I'm interested in fighting Bud, Turkey is going to immediately become interested in that fight. I promise you that. My peoples, I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you already know what it is. Box Center, your favorite boxers, favorite boxing show. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, my people. I promise you, we're putting up some great content. If you love boxing, you're gonna get it here. Um, ¿Juegas free? No, no, ya no juego videojuegos. En realidad me enfoco más en lo que estoy haciendo con YouTube relacionado al boxeo, pero en realidad no estoy jugando videojuegos. But my people, like I told you, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy boxing content. I promise you, you can look at the videos and you're going to enjoy it. Whether it's professional boxing or amateur boxing, I actually cover both. Uh, I'm at elite level amateur tournaments every weekend. As a matter of fact, this weekend I'm going to be at a tournament, and I get to be at the neutral corner, so I get to show you the action from a unique perspective where I'm close to the fighters. The referee is the only person that's closer than I am. So when I cover amateur boxing, the videos are always awesome. And with the professional boxing, you can check it out as well. I'm always talking about the best fighters in the world, the pound for pound guys, the champions, also the young fighters coming up that, have a certain trajectory where you kind of know they're going to be champions already, even though they're young and don't have that much professional experience. So, this is the channel for you. If you enjoy boxing, go ahead and subscribe, my peoples. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll keep following up with the situation with Terrence Crawford, Turki Alalshikh, Canelo Alvarez, and let's see where we're going with it. Because as of right now, what would be Crawford's next opponent? If it's not going to be Canelo, he has a lot of options in the 154 division. And when it comes to Canelo, what is he going to do next after Berlanga? I know a lot of people are going to be talking about that Terrence Crawford fight once he gets through Berlanga. And, like he said, if the money's right, we're going to make it happen. If it's not, then I don't care for that fight. So I'm interested in seeing how this is all going to play out. You already know, my people. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned because some great boxing content is coming up. Box Center, your favorite boxers, favorite boxing show. Peace. Appreciate you guys tuning in, yo.